Morning. Good. She probably needs about 10 minutes. Come on in. That's Ziggy. They're off to get a clipper today, actually. I think main days for me is I'm usually up a little bit earlier than everyone, but today's been good because we've got a bit of a little later start, so I'll be able to drop Matilda off. But usually I'll do pickups and Leash does drop-offs in the morning, which works perfectly. Who do you prefer to take you to kinder, mum or dad? Oh, that's nice. Because I've actually got like a bit of a plan in place. I feel like when I was young, I used to just wing it and you know, go to the club, do what I need to do. I would never be rushing out the door. I'd, you know, sit in the spa for an hour after or whatever it was. But yeah, now I feel like I've got a bit of structure in my life, you could say. So there's probably less stress there because I know, you know, where I've got to be and what I've got to do. So yeah, the pick up at the end of the day is probably a good thing. It can keep me on my toes at the club and not too much fluffing around towards the end of the day. To be honest, Leash does all the heavy lifting. And, you know, I think at football at the time you have to be a little bit selfish in what we do because, you know, we're required at the club a fair bit, and obviously Ned being young as well at the moment and still being breastfed. And there's a big fella now. It's more me getting Matilda out of the house so at least she can have 5 minutes to herself. I mean, he's not moving at the moment as well, so he's very reliant on his mum, which we all are.
It's probably a bit easier at the moment because I'm home from work.
Yeah.
So normally, we haven't had to do the 2 at childcare juggle yet.
Fly has been huge, and you know the longer I've been there, it's like the more kids are obviously turning up as well, and even just on the weekend to see so many, you know, young kids in there singing the song, kicking the footy around after the game. Yeah, it makes having a win so much more special to be able to share it with not only my kids but all the other boys' kids as well. And yeah, not even just game day. Like I feel like even if Leash is busy or something, and you know, I can always take Matilda into the club, and there's always someone at the club that's willing to help out whenever they can as well. But yeah, the club says family first, but it's one thing saying it. They definitely do, yeah, act in that way as well. I never feel like my family's never invited to anything. It's always, you know, an open door policy. And Matilda, you love coming to the footy too, don't you? Yeah. Going in the pool, singing the song. Matilda, you ready? Yeah, we're gonna go. Well, what if you're late? Who gets in trouble if you're late? Mate, bring your toast with you. You can bring it in the car.
Just for you.
We're gonna have to
I'll get my necklace.
You all right? Angela won't be happy if you're late. Tilda, come on. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Ready? Go, go, go. Well done. Quick, jump up. Alright. You love the camera? Give him a smile. Show your teeth. Show your teeth. Smile. What do you got on it?
What do my computer?
Jump in. You know, I've always wanted to be a dad. You know, sometimes I wish that I was a dad earlier, but then obviously in life you got to give things up as well. But no, this is all part of being, you know, being a dad, dropping the kids off at kinder, the pick up. Yeah, Matilda loves kinder as well, so it's a good time of the morning if we're up early enough. Sometimes we might stop and get a coffee and a hot chocolate, but yeah, no, I love being a dad, and yeah, this is just one of the many joys of it. Sometimes when things aren't going smoothly in the morning or whatever, and you know, you might be 5 or 10 minutes late, you know, you're not going to have someone breathing down your neck when you get into training, which helps as well. And you know, I can get a bit hot-headed at times as well, that's probably another thing that will keep me a little bit relaxed. But yeah, mornings are usually pretty good for us. It's more going to bed that's the issue at our house at the moment. But yeah, I don't feel like I've you know, got to rush things too much unless, you know, something really important's on. But to be honest, I don't think I've really been late. And yeah, you're pretty good, aren't you, Matilda? At the moment, obviously, sleep's pretty important, not only for me, but for Leash as well. But it's probably not great, but I've picked me battles, but I've been sleeping in the spare room as well, which, you know, allows me to get a good night's sleep. And, you know, Ned hasn't been the greatest of sleepers at the moment. You know, but that's another thing why, you know, I love Leash so much, is because, you know, she always, you know, wants the best for me and what's going to help me perform on the weekend. So it's nice when I'm actually able to do a few of these things and drop-offs as well, that, you know, she can have a sleep in or, you know, put her feet up for a while. So yeah, I'm very lucky that sort of Leash allows me to do some things that, you know, allow me to get, you know, a good night's sleep or whatever. Like, even things like calendars and stuff, like I've never been one to, you know, jot things down or put something in my calendar. I just always think, you know, I'll remember it. But yeah, one thing that helped, even just Leash and I have like a joint calendar thing, so chucking things in. But yeah, just obviously looking at our schedule as well, and when I can do drop-offs and pick-ups and things. But I guess just like anything, you just, I don't know, you just learn to make do with whatever's thrown at you. But yeah, obviously Leash on maternity leave at the moment as well, which you know, which helps. Matilda's at childcare Monday, and then kinder on Wednesday and Friday. So there's obviously pick up and drop off on those days, but then Tuesdays she's doing some gymnastics, she does some swimming on Saturday. So there's plenty of moving around, and it's probably only going to get worse in that aspect, because, you know, kids sport and birthday parties and all that thing. But yeah, sort of like I said before as well, like I feel like it's all part of, you know, having kids, and it's, yeah, one of the things I love doing. We might need, have we got some wine? Oh, did you throw that?
No.
This is why we don't have toast
Yeah,
in the car.
both of them.
Quick, come on, we've got to get out of this rain.
And I need my...
Oh, sorry. Quick, come on. Quick, come on.
That's not my friend.
Give me a kiss.
Let's go. Let's go.
Done. No tears. I'm great, thank you. Can I please get a almond latte?
Small one?
Yep.
Yep.
And just the regular latte as well, please. Thank you. Best in the biz. Just a latte for me. Leash gets an almond latte. Tash, like, had a go at me for filming it. When we had no kids, like we were terrible. I'd almost wait for Leash to get home from work at like 7, then we'd cruise the supermarket. So we wouldn't be eating till like 8.
Like 8:30. Like, now when I'm home, we're eating tea at 5:30.
I feel like if I don't have any kind of structure in my life, I feel like I just wander off and I'm real blasé. So it's nice to know where I need to be and what I need to do.
In a way, it's like having a shift worker, like having a football player, because, you know, like your whole life is dictated by the footy draw. So there's a lot of structure in the footy season. So you can kind of like plan almost your whole, well, now half a season.
Oh. Is that yum? Is that yum? Ned's, when he goes down, he's like every 2 hours or something, isn't it?
He'll make like any time between 7:30 and 8:30.
7:30 is a great result for Matilda. I feel like she wakes up better than she goes to bed, that's for sure.
Ned is probably just like a normal baby, but Steele's been in the front room, and I'm up there with him.
So for Sidey, just working on some of that back stiffness he's got, trying to get him moving from a muscular perspective, and we'll do some stuff out in the gym as well, and some exercises to get him going. And the idea is just to set up the week so we can get him rolling for the back half of it, leading into the next game.
Baby back.
Baby back, yeah, exactly right.
Too much holding the baby.
Exactly right.
Yeah, so physio and treatment is really important to me, as it makes me feel good about my body, which then helps me plan out the week as well. So that'll mean that I'm best prepared for match day. Thanks for following along.